I forgot to prepare Sans. I knew I was forgetting something drastic. Oh no, I can't believe this. I'm so sorry. I fucked up. I can't believe I fucked up that badly. Damn, god, shit, hi. Dompier got first. Hello, chat. In my defense, I was working on things. I was frantically resizing images and shit. Oh boy, hello, chat. My apologies. Boy, oh boy. Hi. I was resizing images. Beautiful. I'm never going to get used to that redeem. It's beautiful. And I was also just refreshing myself on the lyrics to the Brian David Gilbert Poke Rap because I had it stuck in my head and I wanted to make sure that I was remembering the lines correctly. Oh, it's truly such a beautiful song, that song, you know? It's beautiful. Da da da, da da. True art. Okay, I can resize the rest of those images later. I don't know why I'm trying to subtly. I got most of them done. Why is my stream manager not working? Let me refresh the page. That'll probably fix all my problems, right? Yay, it fixed all my problems. This game already gives me enough problems trying to play it. I don't need to exacerbate them any further. But hello. It is a Monday. It doesn't feel like a Monday to me, honestly. Today feels still like the weekend to me. Now, granted, that might just be because I don't have, like, an office job. I don't do that, so maybe it would feel more like a Monday. But today to me feels like Sunday part 2. And granted, I did go to sleep late last night because I got off on like one of those brain tangents where you sort of just need to. Do you guys know that thing where like you sort of need to research something while it's on your mind, right? At that very moment? I know so much more about Baldur's Gate 3 than I did yesterday. I still have no interest in that game. But I truly was on the Wikipedia, the Baldur's Gate 3 Wikipedia fan wiki thing, for a considerable amount of hours until I went to bed last night, so now I know things about it. I don't know a lot about it, I'm gonna be real. All I did was look up like the romance arcs for all of the characters, and I'm really disappointed that nobody talks about the fact that you can fuck a mind flayer. I find that really cool. I saw so much shit about the fact you could fuck a bear. Nobody's talking about the mind flayer. Y'all are not real monster fuckers. How dare you? Oh boy. People have talked about that a lot, actually. Not enough. As an outside observer, all I see is people being horny for that twink. And then, just like, when it originally came out, people being like, you can fuck a bear? And it's like, it's just a druid in wild shape. Calm down. People are furries. I don't know if you know this. Oh, I did actually watch the cutscene of that because they had videos and stuff. The cut to the squirrel is really important for it. The cut to a squirrel looking absolutely devastated. That's my favorite Baldur's Gate character, is whoever that squirrel is. I'm sure it's just a random squirrel. But, you know, that's what I know about it now. I truly could not be convinced. I could probably be convinced to play the game, but I'm not getting it myself. I'm not spending $60 on a game. I know that it's probably worth it, from what I've heard. You know, some games actually do deserve that price tag. I simply would evaporate, I think. I can't do that. Oh boy. Let's see here. Sans, yes, you've done your thing. Yes, I can pull up the birthday list. My big bold birthday list. And you know what? I haven't shown this off in a bit. Chat. if you know any days, if you know anything that happens on any of these days that's a fun, silly little thing, please let me know. These are the days that we do not have on our big ol' list. 235 stream streak? Jesus Christ, Artificer. Oh, wow. 65 for Lev. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see here. What day is today? It's October. What day of it? 27? Great. Halloween soon. Okay. Alright. Okay. Very different characters. I guess we'll start off with the movie here. There was a movie that was released on this day 2 years ago, that being the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I think is pretty neat. I like to see Matthew Lillard being silly, and I can't deny that that was a large part of the appeal of that movie for me. Other than that, we have for 3 birthdays here, one of which is pretty much a joke character, but as a Markiplier enjoyer, I legally have to stan every single ego, so it is Dr. Iplier. Dr. Iplier's birthday today, which is pretty cool. That is a silly little joke guy. I need to move myself down. I like to make sure that when I look up, my ears don't get cut off. That's what I try to do. I think that's good for me. I can go up slightly higher. But aren't my ears are getting cut off a little bit like that. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good now. I can also always just, like, zoom out slightly more. You can barely see my hands now whenever I look up. Holy shit. Hand jump scare. Yes, there's 2 other characters. I did get distracted incredibly easy and incredibly quickly. Honami Mochizuki from Project Sekai. I need to get back into Project Sekai. I fucking love it. It's delightful. Truly, emotionally devastating. Genuinely, some of the best writing. There's so many things in Project Sekai that happen. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like some of the best representation of various things I've seen, you know? Like, what the hell? This is a gacha game. This is a Hatsune Miku gacha game. Oh boy, but it's really fucking good. It's the problem. I haven't played it in a while. I need to get back into it. I try to limit myself to 1 gacha at a time. I never spend any money on them. I try not to. And I know myself, and I know I'm able to keep that standard, so that's why I allow myself to play them. But I still do try to keep it at a minimum of 1, and I am currently into Cookie Run, so when that dies, I'll get back into it, you know? But the third character and final one for today is Cole Kibiki from Corpse Party. That old rapscallion, that old weirdo. The guy with, like, the smallest dyed hair. It was truly just, like, 1 strand of hair that was one little lock of hair of a different color than the rest of it. And it's like, dude, how? Why? At what point in the process did that occur to you as a thing to do? You know? Were you going to initially do more, but then you chickened out? Did you run out of dye and only did that bit? How little dye are you using? I have so many questions for that man, all of which about his hair. But alright. I think, chat, it's time for me to do the long and arduous process of trying to play this video game. In case you missed it last week when I was playing this, we had a couple of problems making this game work. And while I do, I like it. I like it a game. In spite of its 2005-ness. Oh boy, I think chat. I need to wiggle things around again. Let's get the game. Let's get it loading up. Where is it? I found it somewhere. There it is. The way that I have to do this is always so strange. Is it? Can I say always after this being my third time loading it up, you know? Alright, let me put my tail down. Oh. Is the game? Did it load? No, it didn't. Well, whatever. Come and join me on the this menu. And eventually, chat. Eventually the game will load. We just have to believe and hope. Actually, I need to ignore me. Ignore big me. Ignore big me. Ignore big me. I Wah! Everything's happening! Everything's happening! I thought I disabled the Windows key. Do I have to do that fucking again? Every day I wake up and I have to disable the Windows key. I wanted to put the content warnings up. There we are. Because this game does... This is a... I wouldn't say spooky, but there is... death and murder. A lot of murder and dead bodies and stuff to that effect. It's very 2005. Okay, let's load into the game. The question is, when, what happened last, you know? Let's, look in here. Uh-oh. Let me go to the main menu, maybe? Real quick again, did I load from the wrong one? So chat, I'm pretty sure I saved before exiting, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Uh-oh. Because I recall distinctly getting through to, like, chapter 5. And I remember saving. Okay, chat, are we speedrunning as fast as we can? Okay, let me also just, let me check out the other save just in case. In case it's, like, wrong. In case it's, like, saying the wrong, thing on the bottom there. Okay, good. Good. It was incorrect. Or maybe it was and I'm stupid. What's this symbol here meaning? Okay, no, that's the default one. I'm smart. That's the default mouse, actually. Like, okay, we gotta remember anything. What's real? The slut nose? Okay, what's down here? It was this.
Strange. Someone locked this.
Yeah.
The lock is brand new.
Uh-huh. What was happening? Last we left off. We learned that Mark did it. At least back here. We're going to miss... No, I'm going to miss Stasek. The chips are down, he came through for me without asking any questions. Allies like him are rare and valuable. Yeah. Skolnick was going to frame us for the murder.
Someone locked this recently.
For all of the killings. Mark was the guy who actually did it. We don't have our lockpicks anymore. We have these rings. We talked to... Oh, that's me coming out of there. I was like, what the fuck is that? We talked to the cop with the scary hands, and he was like, oh, okay, I'll buy you some time or whatever. I don't remember where we're going currently. I'm just gonna sort of wander around and hope a cutscene triggers, I suppose.
This reminds me of the Madison Avenue arson.
While I try to remember anything that happened ever in my life. I remember there was some dialogue there. I don't think that's relevant particularly now. How do I... There we go. Okay. That was the... burned neighborhood. Well, maybe let's go to Mark's place now that we know that Mark did it. Is that anything? It's the paintings there. The blood.
Recent, too.
Mm-hmm. Got those paintings. Alright. This takes us down to... person in the window. The lingerie shop. You can say hi to this guy again? Will he allow?
I shouldn't bother him.
I mean, I learned who did it. Shouldn't I tell him? Let's go to the park, maybe? Hey, I learned who did it.
Tell me what you found.
I found nothing. Stop worrying.
Gus! We figured out who did it, Gus, didn't we? They, like, tried to kill us? Can I, like, combine the rings together? That's nothing? It's nothing to combine the rings together? Okay. This is the problem with streaming games in the way that I do. Whenever I like puzzle games, especially, you know? It's trying to remember what is happening. Okay, we can talk to, was it Peter? Hey, bud.
Why did you want to see the benches?
It's not important, Peter.
Why did you want to see the benches? The voice acting is brilliant. Let me look at this. Anything on the back? No. We have those mysterious rings. Okay. Let me read fully, like... I was just a lazy cop in the afternoon. Take the fall for Ackerman's son. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of info from that about what I'm supposed to do next. We could go to... Where's the chapel? I doubt it, but you know.
I don't need to talk to him. Anyway,
Okay.
rip out my vocal cords just
Okay.
for a little chit-chat.
Alright. Alright. That leaves us with the shore and the bridge, I think? So we came from the police station, we did the burnt neighborhood, the park, the junkyard. I didn't fully explore the junkyard, but I doubt it's the junkyard, and I can... If none of these other places pan out, I'll just go to the junkyard again and fully do that. Okay. Nothing here. Fair enough. Okay, Gus. To the shore then. Actually, wait. You know what? No, because there's the place like over to this direction, but when I leave, I have to go back all the way anyway, so I can check this place out up there, again when I am returning. We can row away in the boat, never to be seen again. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, for real? Wait, for real? Wait! Wait! Wait, for real? What? What are we doing? Where are we? What? I was goofing! Our boat got fucking destroyed! We're stuck here. What? Gus? You aren't even gonna, like, narrate that? You aren't even gonna be like, I had to get out of there. You know? You aren't gonna say any... I live here now, yeah. I guess. Okay. Only one place to go. And it's locked. That's the only thing I can click on though, isn't it? Oh. Oh, use it as a ladder. This is very safe. Do try this at home. Try it anywhere you can. Excellent. Cool.
I don't really want to get wet that badly. Maybe there's a way of draining the reservoir.
Well, I can go further this way. Ah! So wait, why did I go all the way around? Where am I? Okay, I'm there. Okay. What? Why'd I do that on the boat? Oh, there's a dead body. Is there really, or is this my detective senses? Okay, there's really a He does not give a fuck! Man is not concerned. The most unconcerned man in the world. Let me see, can I open this door from this side?
Nothing short of a gunshot could remove that huge lock.
And I don't have a gun. Okay. Hello?
Another ring. Weird. This one looks like it was made just recently.
You said the other ones were ancient, didn't you? Ah! Ooh, hey, there was the gunshot. Chekhov's gunshot. If you have a gun in Act 1, it will be fired a minute later, if that.
The door is locked.
The door is locked. It seems they gave up. They gave up rather quickly.
What a horrible murder.
Thanks for the insight, detective. Oh boy. Alright, in here. Down the ladder. Okay, we can go back up the ladder. What else do we have in here? Is this how we drain the pump? We got a bucket? 3-liter bucket. When it's 4, it's on? Is that what you're telling me? Is this the classic... where does the bucket go? Like, you know, there's the classic, you got a cup, a 3-liter cup and a 4-liter cup, or and a 5-liter cup, and you gotta get 4 liters or something like that. Isn't that a, you know, that one puzzle? Can I not take the bucket with me? Oh wait, this one up here. Aha! So that fills it up all the way? Alright. I'm guessing I can't drain... I'm guessing I can't drain only one, can I? Okay, well we have 3 now. God, it's been a bit since I've done this puzzle. Typically you can put things directly into the 3 without filtering them through the 5 first in that puzzle. So I have this guy full of 3. So this guy should be full of 2 now. Yeah. I am a bit confused by this. So how would I take the water out of the 3? Ah, I can also just discard it. Can I not empty the 3 bucket, though? I have to sit here and wait every time it's filling up. I can't do anything else while it's filling. There we go. There we go. Okay, now that I've figured all of that out, I can do literally anything else. Okay, how does this puzzle work again? Okay. Give me the 3. Wait, how do I put the bucket into there? Because now it's 2, yeah?
It doesn't look like it'll work.
Yeah, but... because then I take this... and I dump it out. Give me a second. No, wait, I remember now. Okay. I'm just having to readjust my brain to this one for being that you have to guaranteed fill up the 5 all the way and stuff. Yada yada, alright. I do this. And now this is filled with 2. I fill it up with 5 again, and then when I fill up the bucket to 3, it'll only have 4 in there. There we go. The classic puzzle. Do. Alright. Fill that last bit up. Bink. Light is on. Drain to water. Do I have to sit here and watch the entire thing drain? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I gotta sit in here. Oh! Only half. Only half. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me go back out here. Again, ma'am.
What a horrible murder.
What a horrible murder. I can't believe that a murder took place. That sucks. Ah, this is what he was looking at. I truly had no clue what was in the water that we were trying to get. That cover off, I guess, where does this lead? Sewers? It's a manhole, you know? They said that the killer was transporting around in the sewers, alright. Thought I saw something change over here on my mouse. Guess not. Alright. Through the big tunnel, then. What? North, south, east, and west. What? Can I not use... I can't use WASD. Alright. So I guess we're just doing a maze? We're gonna do the classic hug the left wall strategy? And up. And up. And that's a dead end to the left there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. This way we go. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Keep on hugging that left wall. I'm not feeling confident about my path right now, I'm gonna be real. Okay, I'm feeling a bit more confident about it. Back this way. And around. Ooh, a nice little open area here. Doubt it, but you know. I'm hugging the left wall, I gotta make sure. Oh? Look on his face. Is it a body? What is it? Why are you like, oh, I can't look. Oh, one of the nails was oh! Oh, meat hooks! Oh, dude. Gnarly. Why are you touching it with your bare hands? Okay, there was a ring on there, thank God. I thought this guy was more of a freak than he was. Still a freak, though. What, and you can't look at anything else? There's nothing else in this room that you want to look at? You're not even gonna say anything about it? Come on, dude. Yeah, and directly back into this shit. Okay. I can't go further that way, so I guess we're gonna hug the left wall back. I wonder if that was optional or if I would have had to backtrack or if I'm even gonna have to backtrack now. But hey, that was neat. We got another ring. Okay. Me and my best friend left wall. Off on our tumultuous journey. Tumultuous is an interesting word, isn't it? I think any word that ends in a US noise immediately sounds like so much fancier. Like science-y. Or at least like prosy. Okay. Off on my journey. My journey of up. Then you need to look at it 4 times to make sure you're spelling it right. Yeah. Okay, there we are. Rat! That was a beautiful rat. Okay, investigate. Ooh, a puzzle. Ah! Are these our rings? The rings that we have. Can I rotate them? I can. Okay. I had a feeling that this was gonna be how these would go. Alright. So this one has 4 right in a row. So that's either going to be one of these top ones or this one, you know? There's no one that is just 1 nubbins. So it's not gonna be that one. We've narrowed it down to these. If it's this guy, then we need a guy with 2 nubbins, and then we would need a guy with 3. None of them have just 3. So it's gonna be one of these 2. I'm assuming that we're like putting 2 rings down. I think it's this one. It's either gonna be like that or like that. Unless they can overlap. Let's see here. I am still in Prague, that is correct. I am still here. I'm never escaping Prague. No, that doesn't line up. It's like okay, if that is like that, then that can't be there. This one can also not be the solution. Neither can that one. That one also can't. And that one for sure can't. So that one can't go there. I'm gonna do a lot of trial and error on this puzzle, I think. If this is like that... No? Can they not overlap at all? Because, I mean, that would have worked if they could. Okay. Assuming that all of them have to be used at least once. This one cannot be used on that. Nor can it be used... Can it be used on this one? No. This one's like fully symmetrical, so it should be the easiest to go off of. It can go in that one. No. No. No, it has to be in this one. And I'm pretty sure it has to be at that angle as well. Assuming that they're all used at least once, you know? Come on. Unless they just have to be... Unless they just have to be able to fit in there at all, you know? They don't have to fully line up. Process of elimination. Right, that one can't go in there. This one... Oh, there are 6 of them. There are 6 of these things, so maybe they just have to, like, go into it at all? That one doesn't fit in any of the ones. Can this guy... But that guy can't fit in that one. Where can this guy go? Okay, let's put them all back for a second again. Alright. Okay. This guy here, the 4 spokes, cannot go in this one. For sure cannot go in that one. Can't go in that one. Can't go in that one. It has to go into that one. It has to. That's the only one that that guy can fit in, right? This guy with 2 and 2 can go into either of those left ones. This guy here with 2 and then a bap. If I rotate this guy like this, can it go in there? No. Can't go in that one. Did it go in the top? No. So it has to be one of the left ones as well. These 2 are the left ones. So... I don't think this is very lore accurate. I think they just used keys. Now, to be fair, do you know if this is what it was like in the sewer systems? Maybe this is what all of the sewers were on about. And this one has to go in here. Right? Great. Okay. 3 more of these. I don't think that guy can go in here. Unless... Okay, that guy can go in there. It couldn't have gone in the other two, I don't think. Shit! Because this guy can't go in them either, can it? Fuck, dude. Oh no. Ah. Ah. Damn it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, what else can this one go in? So I guess one of these could also go in here, and I'm just not seeing it. This guy here... Cannot go in that one, cannot go in that one. Maybe this one, can it go in? Like, one more. Okay, can go in there. Can this guy go in here? If I rotate it like... Okay, is there another one that this one can go in? It can go in that one, can it? Can this guy go in? Oh, and this one can go in there, right? Yeah! What,
Key to this door. Won't budge.
Oh, oh?
It doesn't look like it'll work.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Okay? Huh. Oh, alright, so... No. Let's... do, like... It's like the puzzle continues, actually. Then we can move it like that. What is happening? I don't really know, to be honest, but I moved it up one. Isn't that neat, you know? Isn't that cool? Isn't that the hottest shit you ever seen? Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. No, this way? Is this... anything? I fully do not know. How did I do that? I don't know how I got it there, but I did. I did in fact get that there. So... I suppose if I just keep futzing around, eventually things will happen? If I just keep doing shit, eventually things will happen, I think is the moral of the story. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh, yeah. Then we pull that way? No? Up. Over? No. This way? No. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, how do I get that guy up there, actually? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. This is puzzle. I'm gonna be so real. I don't even know how I got the first two pieces up there. I thought I did. I really thought that I did. But, I don't think I actually did. I can do this, and then bring that down, and now it's in the middle. Isn't that cool? That's something, I guess. Yeah, I can do anything. I'm like Jebel Deltarune, you know? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Okay. Well, I moved the pieces around a little bit. That's something. I got the piece I wanted up there, but I lost the piece I had. Uh-huh. Yeah.
This must be the key to this door.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. Why did you say that? Uh-huh. Shut the fuck up, guys. Guys, I'm nearly there, guys. Thank God. I don't know how I did that. I'm gonna be so real. Oh, that was a lot of wiggling.
What the hell?
Did that subtitle have multiple question marks? Anyway, we did get bunked.
Wake up. Wake up, Alice.
Alice?
Look, I'm glad you followed the breadcrumbs, Mr. McPherson. I wanted you to...
Yeah, there was a painting of the scene in the gallery! I called that out. And it's been sticking in my brain.
Wake up. I wouldn't want you to miss the pain.
This slap sucked. The graphics are crazy! Not the fucking no muffled by the fuck. Dude, she had so many death flags. Come on. Modern cinema. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the painting we saw in the gallery. Oh boy.
This painting is called Death Do Us Part. The woman in this painting appears to utterly disregard the suffering of the man kneeling on the ground beside her. Again, we see the recurrence of a dark tunnel, with an ominous figure lurking in the shadows. It seems as though Ackerman is attempting to recreate a moment in his childhood, with undertones of rape and suffering.
So he actually did paint this. That's so stupid.
He is vulnerable.
10 hours spending a key puzzle just to immediately get bonked. I like to imagine that that guy was, like, directly behind us that entire time, you know?
For the first time in Ackerman's work, a woman is depicted in a seductive manner. She
First time?
her red cloak rippling in the wind.
Yeah,
In
but we
contrast,
saw that's what she looked like, the dead lady.
Red, representing passion and seduction, dominates the foreground, but is surrounded by ominous tones.
Yeah, I get it, dude. I know art theory and shit. You don't gotta...
The woman's eyes are missing, perhaps representing increasing confusion and anger towards the women in his life.
I don't... Shut up.
Over troubled water. The woman in the foreground seems troubled and still
Holding himself back from backseating while breathing on my neck.
turmoil surrounding her.
Now I have to just fucking sit here and listen to Richard fucking mansplain art to
Instead
me.
feels oppressive and looms eerily over the landscape.
I'm just fucking sitting...
Is Mark trying to get back at his mother?
Is
painting
this supposed to be like,
rock.
I'm sorry for talking over this, but there's subtitles. You can read it if you
see the
want.
recurrence of it.
But is this supposed to be like
Look at the color.
when like a big scare happens or like something really shocking happens, how you're supposed to have like a chiller section afterward?
City.
Like in the movie Psycho, there's, you know, the iconic like shower scene where like main character dies, you know,
She struggles
dun 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 dun, and then like after that you have like a couple of minutes of Norman Bates just sort of chilling,
forgiveness for failing to protect.
you know, where it's just like, because it was supposed to be such a big shocking plot twist, like we're gonna like give the audience time to recover from that before we move on with the story. Is this supposed to be that?
Cutting through the darkness. We know that Mark Ackerman was
Ida had the most death flags ever, and there was literally a painting depicting her death.
and let the abuse continue.
There was literally that painting depicting the death there that we saw earlier. We had opportunity to see, and also fucking...
The title suggests that
Oh,
Mark connected
God.
with the subject of this painting.
Uh,
Although trapped in his own prison,
I'm just gonna hope that none of this is plot relevant. And also, like, there were, like,
the light reflecting
because we knew that our grandfather lived because he had us.
using this man.
Like, all of the images of our grandmother looked more like the, I forget her name, the lady with the red dress.
Mindless. This man is
Like, when I was going back to,
stitches on his forehead.
like, timestamp the VOD and stuff, like, when we opened the chest, there's, like, a big image of the girl with the red dress, like, overlaid over it. And then you get into there, and it's a woman who looks nothing like her, wearing a completely different dress.
Open window sheds light onto the scene. And
It's like, I'm fine with predictable plot twists. I like when you're able to guess what's coming. It makes you feel all the more rewarded for figuring it out. But also, but treating it like it's a huge big thing,
seems to represent Mark's
treat, like, if it's this obvious,
she was attentive.
TLDR, Mark is scared of being trapped and also
Angelic
lobotomy.
hues of white. Her skin tone is rich and alive, in contrast to his earlier works.
This is really going on for a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm gonna be so real. I thought we were just gonna be talking about, like, the relevant ones, like, near the beginning here, but we're getting... This is literally every painting in the
This
gallery.
caricature of a dishonest man.
This is every single painting in the gallery.
Glasses. The painting has an air of condescension. Look at his. He looks like the village idiot. It is obvious that Mark had no respect or admiration for this man.
Richard, can you finish up?
Shine,
Richard, the ads are starting soon. I'm not gonna pause. I don't give a fuck about what Richard is saying.
pushing out the darkness. Notice the warm oranges, yellows.
God, this is so stupid. But chat, this is your reminder to take care of yourself, your hourly self-care check-in. If you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, if you need to save your files, take your meds, you need to fix your posture, unclench your jaw, charge your phone, please take care of yourself, feed your pets. Do any of that. Do some stretches. Please take care of yourself. I'll be pausing the game during the ads. You won't miss out on any gameplay. There we go! It's finally over! I was gonna say, if he keeps on talking, I will be pausing during the fucking talking. Jesus Christ. This is your reminder to look over your shoulder while lockpicking a door. Yeah, if you are actively on the run for from a masked murderer and you would decide to spend over 5 minutes futzing around with a puzzle, you know, maybe check if the guy is still there, you know? If you're in the zone that you know that the killer's in, maybe check on occasion to be like, let me make sure, is that guy here? Unless you respect the killer, you know, you want them to have that big flair of like, haha, gotcha, you know? You know, we're nearly at Halloween. We're a couple days away from Halloween. So, we don't gotta, you know, maybe you wanna let them have it. You know, it's their special day. It's also Bad Appreciation Week, by the way. I was gonna call that out at the top of the stream, but I forgot to. I only learned that moments before starting stream. That's pretty cool. I like bats. I like those little guys. We're finally away from Prague. Yeah! We're back in Chicago! Let's hear it for 2005 Chicago. Yeah. Well, it's like we escaped only to immediately get shoved into fucking art history 101. Art theory 101. The color red symbolizes passion, but also violence, you know? Like, oh shit, dude. This is the... It's so... Oh my god. This painting symbolizes blah blah blah. Shut up, dude. Don't tell me what it symbolizes. You can propose ideas as to what it symbolizes, but paintings can be anything. This game just continued on to like year 21,000. Or 2100, rather. Following this random family line. I love that. That would be beautiful. If there were just more and more generations to this, I would love it to just get more and more complicated. Just like there's more and more paintings for Richard to explain to us. You had to listen to a guy talk about what an ass Degas was and expound upon his love of Picasso, and you held your tongue because you wasn't on the tour. Now, Artificer is definitely for sure. What's your degree in art? Is it art history or art what? I know it's art related. I forget exactly. Like, actually, why am I complaining? Fuck. An expert is in the house. I'm preaching to the choir. Boy, oh boy. And I know how you love Degas. That's why I know how to pronounce Degas. Art with an emphasis in history. Alright, but that's because you didn't have an art history degree at your college. Got it. I thought I remembered there being history in there. That makes sense. Alright. We can continue on now. These stupid fucking paintings. Alright, let's go talk to... What was your name? Like Emily or some shit?
Mia, do you...
Mia! That's a completely different name! Emily was the main character of the last game I played. That's why that name was on the tip of my tongue.
Can you tell me, is this you in the picture?
Yes, it is.
What picture did I just hold up?
Where and when was it taken?
I don't remember anyone taking a picture of me at that
Okay,
point.
that one.
It was a rave in an abandoned warehouse somewhere. It was a
Cool.
few weeks ago.
Who were you with?
I was with...
Sorry, Mia. Stephanie was with you.
Yes.
Forever miss Gus McPherson, yeah.
How did you meet Stephanie?
Poor Gus.
So you, Cynthia, and Stephanie worked at the club?
Yes.
Who's the fourth girl?
I don't know her real name. She was known
Mysterious
as
fourth girl.
The rule was never to give our real names to the clients or to the staff. But me, Steph, and Cynthia didn't respect the rules. We got pretty close. But she respected the rule and never mixed with us.
I can get wanting
Yeah.
distance from your clients.
Bitterness of blood, and Cynthia.
I feel like the girls should talk to each other.
Well,
You know?
Queen of Secrets would host the clients in the room with 4 statues. The clients would change their clothes.
Like, if you guys are, fucking... I don't know if you guys are specifically prostitutes or just, like, you know, in that... just in sex workers in general. I feel like the 4 of you should be on friendly terms with each other, you know? It's a really stigmatized job and, you know, you don't want people being rude about it. I feel like some solidarities would be nice, but I guess I can't really... I guess I am an outsider to this. It just makes sense to me, but who knows?
Change their clothes.
Yes, they would put on Victorian-style cloaks with top hats, and they would wear masks.
Like a killer?
Yes, it was a rule never to know their true identity.
Like a killer?
Probably rich and powerful.
Gotta guard your corner, yeah.
To prevent us girls from blackmailing the clients. Plus, it heightened their experience with all the role-playing possibilities. It put them at ease.
What do you mean, all the role-playing possibilities? I feel like... Look,
Thanks, Mia. I want you to stay with Richard for a while.
roleplay? Hell yeah, go for it. Whatever's your kink, hell yeah, go for it. I feel like there's not a lot of possibilities when you're wearing a cloak and a top hat and a mask. I don't know if that's in all the role-playing possibilities. I feel like you've limited your options. You know? I mean, sure, put some ideas in there. There's like, not, there's definitely like multiple. I don't know if there's a lot. I feel like there's other ones that you could roleplay without wearing a top hat. A top hat is one of the least sexual pieces of clothing I can imagine. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think I could be attracted to anybody wearing a top hat. You know? I think if I was attracted to somebody and then they put on a top hat, I would stop being attracted to them. It's a crazy accessory. They might have a bunny in there? Well, then I'm concerned about that. That is a good point, though, magicians. But magicians... I feel like magicians are hit or miss, I guess. I don't know. Magicians have charisma in other ways, I guess, but... I don't know, only after they take off the top hat. I truly... It seems so bad to fuck in a top hat. Like... If it gets knocked off, do you have to stop to put the hat back on? I feel like you can't lay down in a top hat, too. Like, there's so many legit... Why a top hat? The hat stays on, cushioning for the headboard. Like, the mask is enough. The cloak and mask is enough. Why a top hat? Can I just ask you about the top cat? Not top cat, top hat. Top cat is that Hanna-Barbera? The hat stays on. Oh my god. It's truly such an insane hat. Like, I don't know how they were ever taken seriously, you know? Is there anybody who wears a top hat and can still be like a sexual being? I don't think so. This is my new hard stance, I suppose. Anyway, let's talk to Richard. Careful not to ask him any questions about the art or he'll take over the stream for 10 minutes.
Do you have any more information about Mark Ackerman?
Don't ask him about the art!
The Department of Fine Arts printed.
May I have a copy?
Sure, honey, it's on the presentation stand in the center of the exhibition. Why the sudden interest?
Don't worry about
It has
it.
something to do with my case.
What? In what way?
Don't worry about it.
Messages at 2 of the crime scenes. Disturbed sanctuary and a sinner's pardon were written on the walls. I didn't know what they meant until now.
Dun dun dun.
You mean the killer knows about Mark Ackerman?
Yes.
That's
I really gotta point out.
Ackerman's pretty much unknown. This is the first time he's going to be exposed to the public.
I really gotta point out, my initial guess for the modern killer was Richard. Richard, the more you talk about, like, I know everything there is to know about this guy. Nobody else knows about this guy, though. I'm the only person who does. My guy, Richard. I hope that he's the killer just so I have an excuse to arrest him for doing that fucking monologue.
You have to give me a list of all the people who sold you the paintings, and a list of the people from the fine arts department who are involved in this project. Can you do that for me?
Sure, but it'll take time.
Thanks. See you later.
Okay, I'll go work.
You know a guy named Mark Ackerman. Hell yeah. Maybe he's just trying to come off as special and quirky. You can't be special and quirky with being named Richard.
As soon
I'm
as I have the
sorry.
list, I'll call you.
Okay, Richard, thanks a lot.
Like, if you're going by Richard and not even, like, Rick, like, I get maybe not wanting to go by Dick. You are a coward if you don't do that, but I can respect it. If you're not going by Rick or Richard, though, like, if you're going by Richard instead of Rich or Rick, is what I was trying to say there, like, that's insane. Richard is, like, too fancy of a name. You have to be, like, a lord to be named Richard, you know? Why can I not click on it? Why was there, like, a click option and then it disappeared? Okay. Can I not learn anything here, or what? Unless I'm supposed to be able to read that fucking tiny-ass text. They spelled OK as just the letters O and K in the subtitles. Oh, boy. I feel like you can do that, but, like, not in this game. This is a vibe of a fully spell out the word OK game, you know? How do I read that? Did I get anything here? Okay, we did get it. We got the book. A book of Mark Ackerman's paintings, Yemen. Yemen. Yeah. Oh wait, there we go. Veiled Women. Streets of Prague, the people. Okay, just got all of his things here. Mob boss. Yeah, we've seen Death Do Us Part, Cleansing of a Soul. Yeah. Disturbed Sanctuary. Yeah. Cool. I can't wait for the Yemen-themed murder. Actually, I'm not gonna say that, actually. This game is 2005. We've seen how, like, the two black characters were. I don't want to go anywhere else, actually. Let's stick in Chicago. Oh, boy. Where am I going? I don't know. I guess I'm just leaving. I can go investigate the body again. I don't remember. I got fully so distracted. I got truly so distracted. You saw what I did to Czechia, yeah. Oh boy. We're sticking in Chicago. This is a Chicago zone. I'm not talking to that guy. He makes me incredibly uncomfortable. Body still in here, or did they get it out? Hey.
Victoria, be careful and call if you need me.
I will.
Great talk. How's she doing? A sinner's pardon. Cool. Why do they run like that? Don't worry about it. That's how everybody runs. Let me look at was the sinner's pardon one of them? That's what she said, but I didn't. Yeah, it's not in there, though. Unless that was one of the ones. Do a little jog. You gotta reserve your stamina. You know? A beautiful little trot. That'd be me if I was investigating anything. I do not run. I refuse. I often skip from place to place. It's faster than walking and it conserves more energy than running. I guess the office? We're not going back to our dad's house, and this is the most reasonable spot. Because the only other place is like the first victim place. Can I grab this? I can actually grab it now. Ha! I called that out as a Chekhov earlier. Like when I first arrived at this building. Like, where am I going? I don't get to put in where I'm going. I just am automatically here. Damn. Oh, hi.
Claire? What are you doing here? Why do I have the feeling I just caught you with your hand in the cookie jar? I just came up here to get some blank report sheets. I'm all out downstairs, and there you are.
What am I doing?
Claire, what's your level of clearance?
Level 2. Oh no. Please don't tell me you were trying to find files using my name.
Girl.
Oh, I found them. I just can't access them. It's level 4 clearance only. Oh, I'd love to read them.
Yeah! Just gotta start skipping around.
Actually, I might have one, yes, but I won't go into details just yet. I've been taught to never give any details before you have all the facts.
Oh, really? Who's
Shut
the
up.
idiot that taught you that?
You did at Quantico. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Anyways, I really need to get my hands on those files.
Clearance 4, huh? I know one person who has that level of clearance. Todd. We never had this conversation, and I certainly never said that you could try the computer in his office instead of trying to get me in trouble.
Our fucking boss?
Victoria?
That was our name. I couldn't
Never call me
remember.
Victoria, unless it's serious.
You usually cut corners, I know, but why do something that might actually cost you your job?
Because
Don't worry
I'm
about it.
responsible for Stephanie's death.
Okay, now how is that possible?
When I chased our murderer on the rooftop, I had a chance to take him out and I didn't.
Why? Did you
Favorite thing to do as an investigator?
that happens
Crimes.
sometimes.
That's how it works in cop shows.
I'm sorry, but that sounded like a male impotent speech.
Victoria, I'm being serious.
Victoria, that... What?
I froze, sort of. I was hanging over the ledge.
Victoria, I can't believe we're having this conversation. That's not a shot, and you know it. How is your falling to your death any good for the case?
Thanks for the tip. Oh, and we never had this conversation.
Obviously.
We better not have had this conversation. Never mind. Well, good luck, sweetie. And when you get the final facts, make sure you think of me and share.
Of course I
Okay.
will. Thanks for being you.
I'll try my best. Now, there was this guy over here in the corner. Did he not overhear our entire conversation? Well, guess we gotta kill him. Who are you?
Do you think I could borrow those keys?
Borrow.
Over my dead body, senorita.
I was hoping he wouldn't be Mexican. I'm gonna be so real. I had that fear immediately upon seeing him. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Can I steal?
I need those keys. I have to find a way to distract him.
Because I guess Todd's office is locked, probably.
The boss's office. It's locked, of course.
Random gaming mouse, was it? Hold on. Victoria. Hold on. Ooh! I do like it. That's fun. Mine's LED, though. Can't compete. I'm too epic and cool. I got it for the buttons, so it just happened to have lighties on it. Alright, now what am I doing? Do I cause like a spill for this guy to go clean up? I feel rude about doing that, but you know. Can I just like push this button? No?
That won't work.
I got a napkin.
I don't need that.
Splarp. Oh no! A spill!
That's a clean mess.
Excuse me, Mr. Janitor, sir. I have a lot of respect for your profession. Excuse me, Mr. Custodian?
I'm sorry, but I made a terrible mess at the coffee machine.
I'm sorry.
That machine is so stupid.
Sometimes it's really obvious that it's a Canadian company. You're not bringing anything with you for that? You're just gonna clean it yourself? Why do the keys look like that? Why are they all, like, spotted? Huh? Interesting.
The boss's office. It's locked, of course.
Okay. Hacker voice, I'm in. When I can look at this now. I wasn't allowed to last time I was in here. Ooh, it's a safe.
It's a print scanner. I need one of Todd's prints.
Can I do, like, the classic Scooby-Doo... put makeup on it, you know?
It's locked.
Scooby-Doo live-action movie? Me when I have to distract a man doing his job to steal his work property and break into a room where I shouldn't be and access someone's computer without their consent. Is my boss at the police job? Oh, believe me, I fully had to break into a guy's house by forging what's probable cause, to go in there and steal an item so I could illegally fingerprint him and then detain him later. Like, like I know that, by their nature, these games are gonna have some sort of propaganda in them, but Jesus Christ, this one can lean into it when it wants to.
Damn, it's password locked. I need to go directly to the archives downstairs. Damn, it's password locked.
Archives.
I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
Alright, we need to find out his password. Can I get his prints from the mug? We gotta get everybody's fingerprints. Oh, I'd put it there immediately. I didn't even get a choice. If I hadn't thought of it, then I certainly would have guessed by now. Oh, that looks like a good one there.
This will do nicely for prints.
I hate it when I can't access others' private information because they intentionally locked me out. Yeah. You have nothing to hide. You have nothing to fear. Don't look up where that phrase originated from. Don't look up what certain What certain group of people really loved that phrase back in Germany in the 30s and 40s, you know? Don't worry about it.
Password locked. I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
I mean, I don't have any, like, sort of code here. But I do have this.
It's already activated.
Aha! There's a key fob? That's all I need? I don't need to look at these VHSs? I can't even at least read the label? Okay. And then I'm guessing I can't, I still can't activate that.
Password locked. I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
I'm on board now. Let's steal all this stuff. Yeah! Crime, 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 crime. What? I'm probably gonna get fired anyway. Let's go for it. If I'm getting fired, let's do a workplace crime speedrun. That poor man. That poor man is working so hard. Bruh. Alright. Back down to the here. A security room. I think this is where she said we needed to go. Stop coughing into your hand. Support at lombardtech.com. That's a note that exists. But that's not... I feel like she would make a note about it. Was this the room she said to go into? I don't remember. I'll check around down here, though.
They're wicked.
I really feel like that's probably a reference to something, isn't it? And I don't think it's the movie Reanimator. I don't think it's a deck of cards based on a Herbert West and his little
Even God would say I didn't
shenanigans. Okay, let's get out of here. Because there's a room here, isn't there? Oh, I can't look at it.
To find out who the gunman was behind the
Right,
glass window,
yeah.
please call 555.
I remember that there was something about JFK
Now that's
on
tasteless.
here. We can't get water at the water fountain. And then I think she's like, I don't use this, it's gross.
Too icky.
There's also just straight up the morgue. You can check out the morgue. In we go. I can't go further that way.
Locked. Claire must still be at the murder scene.
She's very much not. We saw her here. Literally like minutes ago. Okay, back upstairs to at the very least, read what the hell that was, you know? Read the text that we were supposed to actually, like, register as information or whatever? No. I stumble into the solutions! That's worked for me so far. I've not put any thought into this game whatsoever.
Damn, it's password locked.
The
I
archives.
need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
The archives. Okay. Archives. Such a weird architecture. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is this the archives here?
It's the evidence chute.
No. It's the evidence chute. And then down here is the interrogation room. Yeah? Okay.
Nah, he looks busy.
We can't apologize to him for making a mess. We can't say, hey, thank you for all of the hard work that you do. I hope that you receive fair compensation. I know how to carry conversations well. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I had to click off there because I was just like to double check it. The fucking Automod got that because the railing behind got marked as sexual. We're talking about an actual railing, Automod. We're talking about like a fence, basically. Good God. None of this seems very archivy. Archives. The archives. Like, that's not gonna be a different building, right? Automod hates modern interior design. The one time I agree with Automod. Alright. I'm going back up here. I'm gonna look around this room again. There's nothing new on my desk, right? Like, what are the areas I've already interacted with that, like, maybe I missed something? And it's like, you know, because it wouldn't be in an area... Thinking of this from a game dev design perspective, you wouldn't go into a room just to get a random item, you know? It would be a room that you already go into. So let's double check over here.
I don't need to do that again.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that that's confirmed. And tell me again here, Victoria.
Damn, it's password locked. I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
Archives. Is there... Look at how low the railing is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Victoria, would you stand next to it? Yeah, I don't like that. I feel like that needs to be higher. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, 'cause, like, is there, like, a gap there, or no? Is this just a window with a railing in front of it for some reason? Or, let's see here. I don't know how long that is. It feels like there's just, like, a gap for here. It feels like this is how long that room is, and then there's just a weird gap. But no, there's a railing here as well. I really thought that this was, like, a way into another room, but no, it's not. That's what I've been registering it as before. Why is there a railing? Why is... That's fucked up. I don't like that. That's just for the there. I didn't look over here fully. Are there railings in front of windows? In case you get scared. It's just like a foot, if that. Less, it looks like.
It's a paper cutter.
It's a paper cutter. Okay, I've already done this, but let me double check there's not, like, a thing back here or anything like that. Okay. People stumble into the class often enough to oh shit! Necessitate that. What's this? I was just gonna do a little mouse wiggle, but it was there immediately. Screwdriver? For why? Cool. I have an extra item now, but I don't even know what to do with it. It's not... This isn't a moment where I'm suddenly like, oh, it's all coming together. This is, okay, I have an additional thing to wonder about now. Like, this doesn't solve all my problems now, does it?
I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
Yeah, that... What did that do for me? A murder weapon! Finally, we can kill that custodian! That's what the plot of the game is, right? We don't like people of color? Is that the plot of the game, right? No. There's only the 3 of them in the entirety of Chicago, and they're all caricatures. But don't worry, one of them's not a one of the black people isn't a caricature of black people, he's a caricature of gay people. So, you know, equal opportunity. Oh boy, alright. Can I access anything with a screwdriver? Can I access... The fuck are the archives? Anything around here need a screwdriver? Let's look at this again. I feel like I already did my mousing. Are those floppy disks? No, they're just CDs. Never mind. Damn it. I got really excited. I really have no... Do I need to go through a vent? Like, what can I use a screwdriver on? I'm like, I can use a screwdriver on a vent and then shimmy through the vent. Is that... I don't know if that's, necessarily... I'm itchy. This is making my I hate whenever my face is itchy because I know that my model looks fucked up. Okay. I know I looked around in there. I don't think there's anything in here. I can't go anywhere through there. Is there another item that I've missed? Are there any more items? Because she said the archives were downstairs, not that the archives were somewhere else. So they have to be in this building, right? So far, Victoria's just been walking around stealing stuff. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, we've thoroughly checked out this. This is the other really important room. Oh! Oh my god, that thing is like 5 pixels. Are you fucking kidding me? What even is that? Is that a BlackBerry? Is that a BlackBerry? What is that? Oh, it's a taser! That's not a cell phone, I would say. You're not putting that up against your ear. It's a United taser. Well, we can electrocute the janitor now. We have 2 weapons to kill that guy with. In true cop fashion, target the minorities. What if I did that? What's up, dude? No? Okay. Let me look at this. What was this? Security? I really should have read that item description. I feel like a goddamn idiot. I was like, what even was that thing? That really actually helps a whole lot, actually. That really, gives me, like, literally anything to go off of.
To unlock the archive level.
Oh my god, I feel like such a fucking idiot. I really needed to read one item description. An item description for an item that I didn't even know what it was. I just fully accepted, like, sure, I'll have this thing in my pockets. There's a thing that I can read that will tell me what it is, but I won't. That is entirely my bad. That is That's honestly peak streamer behavior, to be completely honest. What's this?
I need to get to the circuits, and it's not by using press-ons or by using a dime.
Well, I have a screwdriver. I don't know why I need to get to the circuits, but I am able to. Okay, I'm not messing with that. Not without more information.
This door leads to the bomb squad room. It's electronically locked.
What?
If I jolt the circuits, it will open.
You want me... Why do I need to go into the bomb squad room? Put a taser in it? Yeah, that seems like the solution, but what?
Door's locked.
I...
Archives room security corridor. The security panel for this door must be on the other side.
Okay.
Now I need something that could send an electric current to jolt the door open.
Everybody do try this at home. It's beautiful. It's delightful. It works every time. Taser and a live wire. Everything will go well. You don't need any training. No smoking.
I quit 2 months ago and those signs still piss me off.
Oh yeah, it's not banned indoors yet, huh? In like public spaces. That's a pretty recent thing. Recent-ish thing. It was within my lifetime. I remember being a kid and people were smoking and I was like, I fucking hate this. I've been to restaurants where I was like, this is a smoking section. Oh god, I got buttons to press and shit. I got 2 big red buttons. Okay. We got a vent.
I'm not taking these off with my nails. They're press-ons.
Shut the hell up, girl. Okay, we have a vent now. I don't know what that accomplished. This is a nuclear bomb stall.
An assault rifle with forward assist and a birdcage flash suppressor holds a 20-round mag. The boys in SWAT have all the fun.
We love guns. We love guns here. We love guns and gun violence. So... Wait a sec. No, okay, that was for this. I saw the mouse change.
I have to activate a robot first.
What? 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 Hey, what? Hey, this game has been pretty grounded in reality until this point. At least as much as a point-and-click adventure game can be. Hey, what? Hey, who's this? Who's this guy? Hey, who is this? Hey, hey, it's 2005. Hey, what? Cool, yeah, I can climb on walls. Cool, yeah, I'm like fully Spider-Man right now, my guy. I can shoot a fucking laser, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And it's gone. We never saw it again. You know, that was a very casual event that occurred, and I don't have any questions. I don't have any questions.
Blindly through a field of deadly lasers.
There's a field of lasers? Okay. Why is it yellow? First of all, I don't know if that works or not. I know, like, doing smoke or whatever. Yellow?
No way I'll walk blindly
Yeah.
through a field of deadly lasers.
Yeah, that's why I spray. Oh, I can't. It's not in here again. But I wanted to read the description to know if it was, like, something specifically different. Okay.
No way I'll walk blindly through a field of deadly lasers.
Girl, the lasers are visible. It's not blindly.
No way I'll walk
Oh
blindly
my god,
through a
shut the
field of
fuck
deadly
up.
Lasers.
Yeah, why are they deadly? Yeah, that didn't even process to me. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, lasers. Why are they deadly? Use the taser. Why are they deadly? Why are they... What?
Walk blindly through a field of deadly lasers.
What? What? This game already is... Actually, I think this game has been this strange this whole time. It's just, you know, it's been a week.
16A1 assault rifle.
So it's, you know...
Birdcage class suppressor holds a 20-round mag.
I've had time to forget how insane it was. I guess, do I have another robot do it? Yeah, another robot. When in doubt, have a robot solve all your problems. I mean, I'm able to do it again. She's not going, I don't need to do that again. So, it seems like a reasonable solution. Hi, it's me, the robot. I rotated the wrong way. Okay, have you considered that... Have you considered that maybe the lasers are just deadly to robots? Love the perspective on this section, yeah. Okay, we're gonna rotate to the right. It's the robots, right, you know? Fully go forward here, alright. Okay. Where am I? I'm like fully behind the... Okay. Alright. Go again. I love having to, I'm really wasting all of, the FBI's robots. Victoria is secretly a comrade. We're just getting rid of... It's the wrong button again. God damn it. Hi, Lee. It's all going great around here. Good job getting second.
I can only use one at a time.
Oh boy. Just wasting the government resources to this day. Oh boy. Okay. I love that when I let go, it doesn't immediately stop as well. I guess... You know what? No, let's start on the, fully the opposite side. Okay. We can, like, barely see shit on this angle, actually. I'm glad that they invented this angle. I'm glad that they programmed that beautiful angle. Just so you could see, like, 2 inches of square space. Off we go again. Love how long this is gonna take, isn't it? Amazing camera work, you know? My little spider bot and I. God, it's so easy to control, you know? I know how it works. It's great. This is the rest of stream. Okay, we rotate. I'm gonna hit the button once. It takes me that far. Love how they made the second set of lasers nigh invisible, yeah. Okay, we go through here. Alright. This is a safe zone. I cannot tell what that laser is doing. Okay, it does cut through these ones up here. It's one thing if it's to be tile-based movement. Its tile-based movement in this game is crazy. God damn it. Alright. Like, this has not been pre-established.
Robot first. I have to activate a robot first.
Okay. Right, yes, I have to push the buttons and shit. Okay.
I can only use one at a time.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for my big wiggles, I was trying to do a stretch there. Let's get to the middle one. I think the middle one is a good. Okay. Lasers go. This is safe here. Can I go fully to the bit here? Oh! But there's lasers on the fucking wall? Excuse you? Why? In what world is this necessary? Okay, and we can't go that way. Okay, so like, did you design this laser course specifically for these fucking robots? And also, Victoria, I'm gonna be so real, this seems like so much easier to do as a human. Okay. Am I able to stand on that? Okay, this laser goes... It's taking just these four here. Go, 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 go. Okay. Those laser... Okay, it does the Tetris L. And then this one, is this one going these four? Is that what that is? Okay. Can I stand on that? No, I cannot. So I would have to continue from this way, go around like this. Okay, I gotta face this way. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. God damn it, I'm not that fast.
have to activate the robot first.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I can only use one.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Okay. Is there any way to the right? I walk so slowly. Why did they put this into a kill game? They clearly didn't have the skill or budget. Yeah. Okay, so that laser goes between those two. And that laser goes between those two. I do not think there is any world where this robot is fast enough because look at how slow this guy is, right? Yeah, that fully gets me. There is no world where this robot is fast enough to go. Can I not? Okay, am I safe here? Yes, so this... Okay, it's like a figure 8 pattern. That's what's happening. Am I safe this way? Where am I supposed- where's the end goal? I thought it would be the door. Is that incorrect? So what? So what am I supposed to do, actually? If not the door? Okay, do I have to be on the top side of the door? Okay, I love that the back button doesn't make you actually walk backwards, it just fully rotates you. That's what the backwards button does. My only guess is that I have to go from the top of the door. I walk so goddamn slowly. God, every day I wake up. Okay. This is probably my least favorite puzzle in this entire thing, which is saying a lot. Like, some of the puzzles have been bad, but I've enjoyed them, you know? Where it's like, this is frustrating, but it's ridiculous enough that it makes up for it. The novelty is worn off on this little robot. I now hate this robot. Okay, chat. The ads are just about to start. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, please do so. If you need to go to, I already said that, this is also your hourly reminder to save your files, to take your meds, to fix your posture, to unclench your jaw, charge your phone, feed your pets. Please take care of yourself and do some stretches and stuff. Normally I pause during the ads. I'm going to continue attempting this puzzle because I don't feel confident on it. And I also don't think any lore Grohl the Great of Still Life. This is a fucking Dark Souls. Okay. I can get to that one. I can be safe there. God, I walk so goddamn slowly. And I can't rotate and move at the same time, you know? Oh. Go, go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. God damn it. I hate this robot. I hate this robot. This robot is my enemy. This robot is my enemy. I guess, you know, as we learned from Murder by Numbers, as soon as the detective game has a robot friend, things are going wrong. I guess it wasn't as soon as with Murder by Numbers. They waited until the very end to start doing bullshit. And that wasn't gameplay-wise, that was story-wise. Okay, that one was fully my bad. I thought maybe I could be fast and do a little skip. But I was wrong. I love that I have to do this again every time. It is really Dark Souls. This is the walk back to the boss, you know? Ha. The lasers go. Okay. And it's like, you know, with a lot of these other puzzles, there is like a bit of comfort in that, like, I want to solve it on my own, you know? But I know in my heart of hearts that if I need to pull the plug and, like, look it up, I know that that's possible.
To activate a robot first.
That is, I don't think, a possibility in this. Can I just point out the fact that this fucking logo is just in the top right corner of the screen? Like, why isn't it centered? Why is it constantly flickering? I have problems with the in-game the in-game UI, you know? Not the UI of the game itself, but the UI of the computers that the game characters are using. This puzzle is bad. Rotate, go. Go, go, go. Literally every single way to get there feels impossible. This is just the one that feels like the least impossible. And yet still, even. Keep going. It takes so long to rotate. Jesus fucking Christ, that's the closest I've ever gotten. It takes so long to rotate. Welcome back from the ads. I'm still on this goddamn puzzle. I hesitate to even call it a puzzle, honestly. It's like less of a puzzle and more of just like a annoyance. You know? Random ass tests of skill and clear-sightedness and mechanical execution in your point-and-click adventure game. Exactly. Like, this makes me feel like I can't even, like, more jokingly complain about some of the other weird abstract puzzles they've done, like the baking puzzle. Which, while ridiculous, you know, I was able to solve on my first try. So, like, you know, I can't complain about that too much because I was able to do it. This, though, is bad. And I'm gonna be stuck here for forever. Genuinely hurts to watch because you can feel how awful it feels to control. Yeah. I truly just, like, I click once and I have to wait for like a full second for the animation to be done. Like, maybe this was, I don't want to actually know. I was gonna be like, well, maybe it was better, this was better in like 2005. No. There were way better things than this in 2005. That's not gonna be a good enough excuse. God damn it, I clicked the wrong button and now I have to wait for my guy to die. Victoria, all of this is because you refuse to walk through the lasers. Victoria, you have so much better reaction time than this unauthorized fucking bug, you know? This stupid fucking bug. Okay, on the wall. Little red laser goes there. Rotate. Over. Rotate. Victoria, do you still think it's worth it after you've sent 100 robots to their death? Victoria, you have personally murdered so many robots. Rotate. Go. Go. Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. These lasers better not actually be on this wall. It's so hard to tell. Where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Is it this? What am I doing? I'm gonna lose my mind. Where am I going? After all that fucking... Where am I supposed... What do you... What? This? How about this? God. God. Why? Why? Where? What? What? Okay, there's like a panel there. Is it that panel? What's this laser doing? Okay, that one's also doing like a figure eight, I think? It's so hard to tell. It's not even quite a figure eight. It's like a... fucked up. Couldn't they spare some yellow paint? Where am I? Can I look up? Where am I going here? I'm looking that up. Where the fuck? Where am I going in this room? Is it that? I don't know. Still life robot puzzle? Where am I going here? Okay, yes, screenshots, please, for this stupid room. I hate this room. Getting the robot past the lasers. Where is the robot? God. I have to get to that fucking panel? Okay. At least we're fine on the ceiling. At least, you know, here. Those two are not fine. Okay. Okay. Why did they design the part above the doors like that then? I have no fucking clue. Now, on its ascent, when it comes down here and then it goes back up, that cuts through that panel there, so I have to be mindful of that. Just around that panel, go. 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 Okay, thank God, okay. I hate this robot. There better not be any more robot. If there's any more robot, I am taking like at least 1 minute breaks to walk around my room and like stare at the world. What was that? What did I grab there? Security card memo? No. No, it's just a fucking... That was just a guide to how to use the robot. Oh god, I don't need to do that again. Thank everything. Unless, like, I unlock a thing and it's like, okay, back to the robot time. Then, you know, I'm writing a complaint. To who? I don't know. I looked up who made this game before. I don't remember. Why are we in fucking Cerebro right now? Why is the archives, like, formatted like this? What the hell? This is so unnecessary. Victoria walks in and dies instantly. I'd be like, thank fucking God. I'm just fucking done with this, you know? Some real Portal 2 shenanigans here with Wheatley flipping on all the switches, you know? All of that work to get a fucking DVD. Catalog index search results for Ackerman and Prelikova Ripper generated the following matches. Case 1932-236. File not found was erased on August 13th, 1932. Number 2 not found, also erased. Okay. Files were all erased in 1932. They're French, they're Canadian. They're French-Canadian, yeah. Like, I have to imagine that they're from... Yeah, because, like... I think the parent company was French, but this one who made this was Canadian? I don't fucking remember. File checked out by Gustave. That's grandpa. Oh yeah, that's probably the file that he got then. Some of them are missing and not found. Rather than, you know, gotten. What did that say? I didn't get to read the finish.
I wonder if we have them somewhere.
McPherson!
McPherson!
McPherson, you have a lot of explaining to do.
I rescind what I was talking about
Now, Browning.
when I said that there were only 2 black characters in this game. I did forget this man existed. Other than just being named Todd. Congrats, the diversity quota has been upped by 1.
Listen, I'm actually getting things done as opposed to sitting on my ass and waiting for something to happen.
Well, that's your job. It's to profile the killer. To try and guess his next move, not chasing murderers in dark alleys with a 4x4. You know, I think you've seen too many movies. Tell me something. Who's gonna pay for all the equipment you damaged down here?
Thank God she's called out for the sheer amount of robots.
Fuck's sakes, just bill me, okay?
Girl, you're gonna be in so much debt.
Suspend you. You'll have to justify your actions in front of the disciplinary committee.
Actually, don't bother. I quit.
Victoria. Victoria. Victoria.
Oh, that's just what I expected from you. A quitter. You're nothing but a little rich girl who, when she doesn't get things her way, just quits.
What? What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Fuck you, Browning. You don't know me.
Maybe, but I know you're not getting away with this.
I think I am, or a certain list of names of senators and high officials will go public. A list of names belonging to a certain S&M club.
S&M?
Your name on that list, too?
I've never heard anyone emphasize the "and" in S&M that much.
Are you married?
You little bitch.
That's little rich bitch to you, Browning.
Yeah, he said bitch like a slur there. There's sometimes you hear people say bitch and you're like, okay, whatever. And there's sometimes people say it and you're like, I don't like the way that you said that. Why is he moving like that? Yeah. I would have called that out as well. There were just so many things happening at once. The weird fucking, like, body roll. Like, okay? Break it down, boss? Where am I going? What was I doing about that? Where'd that conversation end? Yeah. Cool, I'm like edgy and whatever. I'm a vigilante now. Am I leaving? I'm assuming I'm leaving. You won't get away with this. I challenge you to a dance duel. Fucking break it down. Okay, am I leaving now? It feels like I'm leaving. I get to keep the car that the company provided me. So that's pretty epic. That or I'm stealing it. That's pretty likely for Victoria, honestly. She would. I don't know where I'm going, actually. The file. We were wondering if he still had the file. My only thought would be that it would be at our house. Because it was like, she was like, I wonder if they still have the file that, he stole. It's like, it's probably not gonna be at the archives that marked it as missing, you know? We can check it out here. Is this our room? Epic. Is it on here?
Now is not the time.
Okay. We can go up to this. Is there a file in here? No file? Any sort of filular sort of... No? Okay. It's not the files that you actively have on the bed, yeah?
Now is not the time.
Now is not the time. Okay. We have... And truly... I don't think this room has had anything in it yet, so maybe the time will come. If it's... There's the painting there. Why am I investigating that like this? Ah, that's why. There's things hidden in the back of it. How do I... I didn't... I guess I returned the keys and the screwdriver. But not my fucking security card or the taser. Or Todd's mug! Honestly, I do respect stealing your boss's mug when you quit. Do we have... No, go back up. Go back up, Victoria. There wasn't like a box opener in the attic, was there? You know, there's not like a... something to... I really feel like you can just rip that paper open with your hands, you know? But, it's not like a box opener anywhere. Or just anything sharp, really. Fuck, dude, you can use a paperclip if you want it. Just gonna run around the house. Just going, are there any sharp objects around here? Anybody seen any sharp objects?
I don't know why, but I never liked that painting.
Painting doesn't have any sharp objects, though. There are a couple other rooms that we've been in that haven't had anything in them yet, so maybe... Oh, our dad is missing. That's what missing means, right? Just actively not where they were last time I checked.
I haven't played in years. I probably suck now.
Where's our father? What room is this room? I don't think there was any purpose to this room, was there? Other than alcohol? Oh. I clipped through it immediately. What is this? Toolbox?
Great combo. A shot of ice-cold vodka, a glass of good red wine...
Yada 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 yada. What's...
I'll get to that later.
That's not what I was trying to look at. I was trying to look at...
Okay, a great combo. A shot of ice-cold vodka, a glass of good red wine while dipping in the tub.
What?
I'll get to that later.
Is this not a new thing? This was here, but this wasn't here before, was it? Okay, let's look around other places, I guess. Maybe it was there and I just forgot. But it just seems like such a conspicuous spot. Can I not get a knife from the kitchen? Do they not have knives in here? There's also the dining room. Where the fuck did our dad go? I thought he would be in here. He'd be like eating all the cookies. The cookies we so lovingly made. What is this fucking... this... like this... Where the fuck did my dad go? A children's book.
Okay, a great combo. A shot of ice-cold vodka, a glass of good
That feels
red
new.
wine while dipping in the tub.
But I can't click on it.
I'll get to that later.
Let me go back up to the weird painting. Maybe the game didn't register that I looked at it properly. Like, I thought I did everything I could to register to the game that I saw the weird lump. You know? Look at painting. Zoom in on painting. Rotate painting. Clicking viciously on the fucking weird lump. You know? Like, it's protruding. I can't use items while I'm in that menu. Is there anything in here? Other than the painting, I mean? Not seeing anything. I'm so caught up on that toolbox, I'm gonna be so real. I don't even know if that is anything. Why does that also look like the toolbox right there? For all I know, it could be a fucked up briefcase.
Okay, a great combo.
I'm going to
Shot of ice
leave
cold
my
vodka,
mind.
a
Leave
glass
my
of
mind?
good
Lose my
red wine
mind.
Dipping in the tub. I'll get to that
Physically,
later.
I'm fine, but mentally, I'm still in Bobot purgatory. Yeah, same. Oh?
I don't seem to have any use for an X-Acto right now.
So I have to click specifically, not on the toolbox, but on the ground in front of the toolbox. Okay, you guys see that? There's actually slight pixel discoloration here, indicating that this right here is a knife. I need to tell you guys, just as a reminder, this game is so small that this game is, like, physically, like, no, it does not take up my entire monitor, and there is no way. I've tried various things to full screen it, and I could not find it out. Oh. Boy, oh boy. This game is so good, exactly. So, Victoria, do you need to... We do have a use for a knife. We do in fact have a use for the knife. It's called this fucking painting having shit in the back of it. You know? Ring any fucking bells, Victoria? Does this mean anything to you, girly? Look at that. That's the most obvious. There's shit stuffed in the back of this painting. When will you realize? Do you get it now, Victoria? Do you get it? Do you understand? Can I get the fucking knife now? Can I? Am I allowed any sort of happiness? Any sort of delight? Am I allowed violence now, Victoria?
I don't seem to have any use for an X-Acto right now.
I am losing my mind. I like how you can see right here is where the toolbox would be, and it is not there. Am I missing something obvious? I'm looking up the walkthrough again. I'm looking at it again. I wouldn't have done this if I hadn't just gone through robot hell. But having just gone through robot hell, I'm just like, I need something to be easy. I need something to be nice. This is the Dark Souls of point-and-click adventure games. Okay, Pat's house. Head upstairs to the end of the hall to find the study. Look at the back of the painting to notice an unusual lump. Head downstairs to the living room and go right into the jacuzzi. Pick up the knife from in front of the... So wait, just look at it? I looked at it! Look at the back of the painting to notice an unusual lump. Does she actually register that, or are you just walking me through? Let me look at... Is there a second walkthrough? Right? There's gotta... Hopefully... A couple of people back in 2005 made some. Pat says go to the study room up the stairs and look at the painting, you'll notice a lump. Everybody just says look at the painting and you'll notice a lump. I'm looking at the painting. This is the painting. And when you look at that, there's a lump back here. Now I know that. I've registered that. What the fuck? How do I get Victoria to know this? I'm gonna look at a third guide. A third walkthrough.
There's a lump here.
Oh my fucking god!
To cut through, but I don't want to.
Thank you, river person. Ah. Because I had clicked on the eye earlier and it just told me what the name of the painting was. Maybe I didn't have it fully fucking centered. God damn, I hate... I'm filled with rage. I'm fucking that... I'm that robot from... Not the robot, but from... I have no mouth. Just like hate. Every day I go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, now I have a knife. Who knows how many crimes I can commit with this? Nobody better fucking test me. When that stupid top hat motherfucker shows his stupid masked face again, I'm gonna get him with this X-Acto knife. You know? I'm gonna get him.
One of my grandfather's old paintings. It's from when he was in Paris, I think.
Knife. Stab his top hat. The power is stored in the top hat. Girl, just take the painting down from the wall. You don't have to wiggle around like that.
I was living a nightmare. Edith's suffering had just ended, and mine was only beginning.
Shut the fuck up, guys!
Why couldn't I protect her? In the case. But Milena's sweet voice brought me back to reason.
That was her name.
She suggested we hide somewhere since the police were sure to be looking for me. Vladana's place was the safest spot, but we couldn't stay for long. We all had our reasons for leaving Prague. As for me, I wanted to get back at the bastard. We got out of the city on a small boat, and a couple of friends set us up with a ride to another town. From there, we took a train to Le Havre, France.
The line delivery is so... he's so, like, fast.
America,
and then we did this, and then da-da-da-da. And then we did this, and da-da-da.
All-time high, and the economy at an all-time low. We managed to get in through some of my connections.
Not the fucking Statue of Liberty.
It was about a series of murders in Chicago that were the same as the ones in Prague. I contacted Chicago authorities, but they wanted more proof. Even so, it was enough for them to confront Herbert Ackerman. He countered with an offer they couldn't refuse. Money, lots of it. Ackerman's name was safe, but they forced him to commit Mark to an institution. Fearing blame for the murders, I crept into the offices and stole any documents that might protect me.
Shut the fuck up!
Confession signed by Ackerman telling the story of his son. That bastard is in the loony bin where he deserves to be. I heard that they moved out west. Some years after, a cop contacted me about a case. Strange murders of prostitutes, badly mutilated. I sent him what I could, but I told
Why did you still steal the documents if it was registered, if they confessed?
Down in Chicago. I went back to the ordinary missing persons and cheating husband cases. And gladly, too.
March 4th, 1956. We were working the yard that day. Milena was tending to the flowers and I was mowing the lawn when the phone rang. It was a cop from LA. My heart started beating very fast and my palms filled with sweat, and it wasn't because I was mowing the lawn. You didn't need to add that. Shut the fuck up. His name was Michael Harrison, and he quickly confirmed my greatest fear. He was working a serial murder case and he was at a loss. The only lead he had was me. I asked him how I could possibly be a lead in his case. At this point my heart was drumming and I was sweating bullets. Harrison asked me if the name Ackerman meant anything. My heart stopped and my sweat turned to ice, sending shivers down my spine. So fucking stupid. I knew this day was coming. I knew that bastard was going to come back and haunt me. I knew I should have killed that son of a bitch when I had the chance. However, Harrison was more interested in Ackerman Sr. I hadn't met the ambassador when I was in Prague, but now he was the governor of California? Okay. Harrison seemed to be after him and not Mark. I told him that it was Mark and couldn't be Ackerman the father. He said the contrary because Mark Ackerman was in a mental institution and couldn't possibly be the killer. We both argued for a few minutes, but his theory made sense and so did mine. We were going nowhere. Guys, could be two. Have neither of you guys seen Scream? Anyway, he asked me to come down to LA and help him with the case. I said that I wouldn't go near it. His case was oddly familiar. 5 dead prostitutes, all of which were stabbed and eviscerated. The only difference was that the killer in LA kept body parts, the victim's hands or feet. Okay. Harrison kept insisting to come down to LA to a point where that's a fucking typo. Where I threatened to hang up. You made a fucking typo on a 1-letter word. He then agreed to stop harassing me. He asked me to send him anything I had about my old case, so I sent him the FBI files I stole with the Ackerman confession and all. I was surprised to have felt so much relief when I sent the damn things away. I don't know, but I finally had the feeling that it wasn't my problem anymore. I told Harrison to watch his back, especially if he thinks Hubert Ackerman is involved. I still don't buy it. Maybe Mark has a pupil or someone he influences on the outside. Like I said before, it's not my problem anymore. One of Mark Ackerman's paintings was called Pupil. What's your meme? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. I don't know where I'm going now. Okay, Victoria, you're doing great. Oh? Phone call. Who on the phone? Claire?
Hi, sweetie, it's me.
How did I know? Claire is always the person calling us, actually.
Ringing. Anyways, this guy named Vaclav something was a little
Vaclav?
hysterical. He said that he heard a scream and some noises coming from his neighbor's apartment. I figured it might be important or
Is
even
Vaclav boy?
Yes, I do, thanks. I'll check it out.
Oh, did you find anything in the files you were looking to access?
Hey, why are we being so calm about
Feeling is that
somebody
anticipated,
being
but it's
probably
getting late. I
attacked?
think I'm going to LA.
LA? Why LA?
It'd be too long to explain, but
Hey, why are we being so chill about the fact that there was screaming in an apartment?
anyways, I gotta see what's wrong over at the campus.
Okay, sweetie.
Hey, why are you guys being so chill about that?
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, there is a serial killer. There is a serial killer specifically targeting sex workers, and there were screams being heard from a sex worker's apartment. Guys. By the way, didn't she quit her job? Yeah, but I don't know if Claire knows that yet. So far, only Todd knows that, I think. Boy, oh boy. Who's this guy? Who's this cool smoker dude? Fucking belt around the outside of his jacket so you know he's cool. So she's doing illegal investigative work? Yeah. Technically, we weren't allowed to be working on the case for like the last chapter or two because Todd told us that we were off of it.
Mia?
Her room is like, her whole place is like fucking cleaned out. Like, where'd all the stuff go? Blood!
Oh, shit.
Okay, good. She does still have some of her furnitures and stuffs. What is that? What was that? Was that a knife or a syringe? I couldn't tell. Mr. Top Hat. Here's Shawnee. Big fucking knife. God, his fucking mask is so stupid looking. I guess it's less of the mask and more so the big collar of the cloak making the mask look like it's shaped weird. Epic cutscene. Bam, bam. Why did you kick him like that? That was stupid. Yo! Okay, so what did go in your arm?
911 emergency. What are you reporting?
Special Agent Victoria McPherson. I need assistance.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me the address or location.
I'm at the university.
I told you there were two of them. Come on. I mean, I'm assuming the other one is still underneath the bookcase. Mask off. Richard? Richard? And then she died and we never found out who did it. The hat stays on. He, like, gotta glue the hat on. Aha! It wasn't that guy! I'm so glad. I really didn't want it to be that guy. I was like, there's no way it is.
Oh my god. This is worse than a hangover.
Shut the fuck up!
Mia's not there, which means that she might still be alive. Kolar didn't make it. Hey, that's Mia's purse. Now this might come in handy.
What?! Oh, okay, the gun. The gun within the purse. I really thought you were gonna be like, this purse might come in handy.
Take Mia. Think, Vic. Think! The messages he leaves behind. Of course, the paintings!
Just step over the body casual. Girl! Continue the phone call to 911! You didn't finish it! Yeah, the pupil. I don't know where any of these. Where am I going? Am I just leaving? I guess.
I've got to go save Mia.
Where do we know where she is? We're just gonna leave. Fuck that dead guy. We don't care. And it's like now you're like, I've gotta save Mia, when it's like she's probably dead already, but you weren't thinking like that when she was actively being attacked. Victoria, I really don't like her. I haven't since the beginning, but as it goes on, I'm like, you are such... you're just so, like, a bad person, you know? Like, it's not even like, oh, you're edgy or you don't play by the book or whatever. You're just a bad person. You're just mean. I miss Gus, yeah! Gus also wasn't the best, but at least he wasn't doing all of this. You know? Okay, what are we doing now? The paintings? She said, she's like, of course, the paintings. I looked at them and they're there, but there was nothing. And also the last body was here, so I'm going here. Are the other people still here? Okay, it's closed. We'll go into here then. Oh boy. Richard isn't there! He's the most suspicious guy. He has been forever.
I can use Richard's computer to help me find the possible location.
Sure. Oh boy. No, I don't type into it. I was like, there's no way. Great computer, I guess. Do I gotta go around and look at the paintings first, or what? Fucking silent-ass room. Can look back at this book again. Nothing new there. Bookshelf-shaped bruises. We see Richard and he's just flat like a pancake. And he's like, I wasn't doing anything.
This one was already copied by the killer. It was the fourth victim, Natalie Kenworth. She was found in the sewers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sewers. The little pop-up there. Okay, we gotta go around and physically look at every painting.
Granddad was probably right. Maybe Ackerman had someone on the outside. That's what I'm gonna find out when I go over there.
Cool. Over here.
Another one from the LA series. Nothing I can see in it that'd lead me anywhere in Chicago.
Los Angeles. Like, I like how this is how you're getting your keywords to, like, search in the database, I'm assuming.
LA.
Like, girl, there's so many easier ways. Did none of these occur to you as things to look up without looking at these paintings?
Series. Probably like Richard said, that was Mark's doctor.
Doctor. You would not have thought of that without looking at that painting. Like, physically in real life. You have the book.
Another one from the Chicago series. That's probably in the harbor.
Chicago. Harbor. Keep going. Back here. They got this one.
Disturbed Sanctuary. We've seen this one already. Cynthia Woods, our fifth victim.
Uh-huh. Then this one of the girl dying.
Ackerman's masterpiece, as he once said to my granddad. I don't think our killer has gone as far in his sick, twisted game yet.
That's what you think. I think murder is far enough.
The murdered Apollina. The killer hasn't used this portrait.
Okay. Let me go over here. We got 3 more paintings.
This is a murder portrait, and our killer hasn't used it yet.
Yep. We got this one here.
I don't think our killer took a plane ride to Prague.
Prague! And then this last one here.
The killer depicted this painting already. Poor Stephanie.
Yeah, that is what that one was. So what, the first 2 didn't have one? Because he said, like, oh, that was the 3rd, that was the 4th, and then I think Stephanie would have been the 5th, right? Because she happened recently. Does that poster say, like, Mysteries of the Past and Comic Sans? It's something of the past. Okay, Chicago. Plus Chicago. Plus Chicago. Searching database for matching results. Maybe you should try to refine your search by adding some keywords. Chicago. Doctor. Harbor. Los Angeles. Okay, only 3. Mental institution. Los Angeles, not Vegas. Doctor. This should have 1,000,000 results. But this is important. Okay. Chicago sewers? Too many. Chicago harbor sewers. The real mystery is the monopoly Lombard Tech has on computer technology in this world. Yeah. That is far too many. Mental institution, Los Angeles. 67? I'm assuming like one of these is gonna just be like only one result, you know? Okay. There's like up and down buttons implying that there can be more words. I've gotten all of them right. Are you just meant to combine random stuff until it sticks? I'm just thinking like ones that like make sense to combine together. That's why I was like LA Mental Institution Doctor, because Mark Ackerman was in an LA mental institution and painted his doctor, you know? Did I get all of the paintings? I think I did. Prague sewers. Harbor. Chicago Harbor. Los Angeles. Yay, absolutely nothing. Chicago, Los Angeles, Prague. No matching results. Grasp on the English language is beginning to slip rapidly. Yup. I feel that happen to me every day. Sewers. Doctor. Mental institution. Mm-hmm. Chicago Doctor Mental Institution. Too many, still. Oh, look at that classic old mouse there. Is there any other words? Because the combinations I've tried I feel are good. Aside from the stupid ones I obviously did. Let me look again at the paintings that were like, this is one that is a death painting, but hasn't. Let me double check, maybe it'll tell me again what words I got from there and I'll prioritize those, because I think it was the lady with the big red dress and then the lady in front of the bridge. Right? And I think that's this one.
This is a murder portrait and our killer hasn't used it yet.
Haven't used it yet.
That must be the Charles Bridge.
Okay, I got another word there. So I have to go and click on all of the fucking paintings again. Give me a second.
I don't think our killer took a plane ride to Prague.
Oh, okay, so nothing on that one. Let's just double check all of the paintings again.
Painting already.
Let's double check all the paintings again. Don't worry about it. Okay. So wait, was it just that one fucking painting? We're gonna check. We're gonna check. This is another one that was like the killer hasn't used this one yet.
The killer hasn't used this portrait.
Oh.
Apollina's eyes were carved out by the killer. I hope she was dead at the time.
Okay, that one didn't give us any words, but it did give us cool
this red
lore.
was floating in the water next to her.
Neither of those are, give me any words. We got this one here.
That's Ackerman's masterpiece,
Mm-hmm.
as he once said to my granddad. I don't think our killer has gone as far in his sick, twisted game yet.
Do 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 do. We got this one. It looks like a fire every time it's like this far out.
We've seen this one already. Cynthia Woods, our 5th victim.
And again, I guess there is like the candles, which are like, you know, fire. But it makes me think that the painting is going to be more fire focused than it really is.
Another one from the Chicago series.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably...
I love not being able to skip any text and I have to hear the full line every time. You never realize how grateful you are to be able to just like mash through dialogue until that option isn't there, you know?
One of Ackerman's LA series. Probably like Richard said, that was Mark's doctor.
Okay. Nothing on that one. I'd at least appreciate being able to move my mouse over it to being able to see if I could click, you know? Okay, nothing on that one.
Another one from the LA series. Seen it, that'd leave.
Oh boy. The fact that it was just the one painting I had to click on, wasn't it? That word better be used. That better be worth my while. I already forgot what the word was.
Granddad was probably right. Maybe Ackerman had someone on the outside.
Literally just the Charles Bridge, was it? I think it was Bridge then. Well, we can look up a bridge. We'll look up, what is bridge combined with? Bridge.
This one was already copied by the killer. It was the 4th victim, Natalie Kenworth. She was found in the sewers.
Okay. Let me look at that. Bridge better be fucking used. I'm gonna try everything with bridge. And I'm guessing it's gonna be 3. Bridge in Chicago. There's it was literally only one. Bridge, Chicago, Harbor. 27. Bridge, Chicago, sewers. I wish the matches would like indicate, like, I know that this is like less realistic or whatever. I wish the number of the matches more so indicated how many of them you got right. You know, like if all 3 of them didn't correlate, like the number would be bigger. And then it's like, or none at all. And then, you know, the closer you get to it. Like any sort of intuitive shit. Prague? Harbor? Bridge, Prague, Chicago. I don't even know what the fuck that means. What? Okay. Community, 1956 Chicago Herald. The city of Chicago has the privilege of having the largest Czech community in America. This somewhat large community has helped build Chicago from the ground up. The city of Chicago and the Czech Ministry of Foreign Affairs have banded together to award a grant to help build a monument to honor and commemorate its Czech community for their hard work in helping build one of America's greatest cities. The monument is in fact a bridge. It's going to be a somewhat smaller replica of the Charles Bridge in Prague. The construction on the bridge begins in May of this year. The bridge will be named, oh boy, Tomanova? In honor of its main benefactor, Vladana Tomanova. Are we serious? They're so professional. Yeah. Yeah. Putting in 2 different cities. Yeah, I have no clue. But chat. The ads are about to happen. I need a mental break. We gotta have 3 minutes of ads. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be a perfect time to do so. If you need to this is your reminder to save your files, to take your meds, to fix your posture, to do some stretches and unclench your jaw, feed your pets, and charge your phone. Please take care of yourself, you know? It's good to do. I feel insane. I feel like I've done, like, some of the puzzles in this game have been, you know, hard or unintuitive. I've gotten, like, a newfound appreciation for them. They've really backloaded all of the bullshit. You know? They really put all of the shit that I'm like, what is happening anymore? Right at the end here. A real fumble at the gate situation, you know? Or I guess not the gate, at the finish line. The gate's where you start the race. I know a thing or two. Bobot. That robot puzzle fucking sucks. I'm still calling it a puzzle. It's not a puzzle. The puzzle is, what fucking tile am I going to? What a fucking time. I feel insane. I'm gonna drink water. It's good for me. Boy, oh boy. I'm spelling it Charles's. Yeah! Yeah, I didn't even register that. If it's belonging to Charles, I feel like it wouldn't be the Charles's Bridge, it would be of Charles's Bridge, but otherwise I think it would be the Charles Bridge. I think the ziz at the end there is fucking nothing, dude. I feel like they're fucking it up. This game came out in 2005. Now I'm curious, is this technically the oldest game I've streamed? Wait a minute. That's just occurring to me now. Let me look that up, actually. What games have I played on stream? Let me pull up my VOD channel and quickly scroll. Where's my me? Where's my YouTube channel? I have to pull this up on my fucking phone over here because I can't click off the game. Yeah, that came out recently. Like, that came out this year. I think that came out post 2005, but I will double check. When did... 2004, actually, so Katamari is technically older. Okay. It's... apologies for pronunciation already, but Karlov Most, I don't know how to say any of the letters with the things over them. Which would just be translated as Charles's Bridge, but in English it would just be like, the Charles Bridge, yeah. The apostrophe S is really... it just makes it sound like that's some guy named Charles who owns a bridge. You know? Like, that's your neighbor Charles's bridge. It doesn't feel like a piece of architecture. It feels like your neighbor just has, like, a pond in his yard that he needs to cross. Oh boy. That's it. We learned the bridge. It is just Charles who built a bridge. But I mean, you know, if it's a fancier thing, if it's like a landmark, if like the game is making it out to be, if something is big enough, then it's important. Okay, let's go. Do we have access to the bridge now? Is that what's happening? Are we going to the bridge? Yep, we got a bridge marker. It's blipping. Let me in. We're going to the... Girl! Why are you driving that like that? It's snowing! You're going to get into a fucking accident! You're in the wrong lane! You're in the wrong side of the road! You're in Chicago! Why is he T-posing? This big stupid knife. I'm pretty sure she's already dead, girl. Wait, how did you get over there? You can't just exit stage right and come back on. Eh? Stock gunshot sound effect. Ah! Do not fall in the water. Do not fall in the fucking water. Don't you dare fall in the fucking water. Dude, she's already dead, probably. Go make sure we know who the fucking killer is. Go see her fucking boyfriend's face. You know, it's got please. Right? Or at least somebody we already know. Or just somebody completely irrelevant. I hope it's nobody. We don't even get to know. It was her boyfriend. 1,000,000%. Okay. Ambulance. Are we serious? This is so stupid. Oh boy. Daniel Perron. Great job on the paintings. Boy, oh boy. They don't tell you who the killer was in a murder mystery. I guess it's technically more of like a detective or like crime thing rather than a murder mystery specifically, but you spend so long on it. Like, it's Richard. Where was he otherwise, you know? Like, what? Is that... Was it named Mia? Is that her in the hospital? What are these weird sound effects? That sounded like a frog. Oh boy. You know what? Normally I like to sit through the credits, so it's like, you know, we're giving these people their proper shout out. They worked hard on this game. These people are... They're getting called out for fucking making this game. I don't dislike it that much. But, you know... It's something. What's that? Oh, are they looking for the dead body? Oh, but the dead body, they could never find it. The killer might have gotten away. Is that it? Like the body was never found. Woo. Who did it? I'm still thinking of those stupid fucking Bobots. You know? It's... English talents. I'm guessing that's what they mean by voice actors. Guys. Oh boy. Boy oh boy. French talents, I hope you guys tried. I hope you guys put in a bit more. But also, I feel like I don't dislike that the voice acting was bad. You know, it was a fun bad. And there's the German ones. Hell yeah. There's the Italian. This game got translated into multiple languages. This game had the budget to be translated into multiple languages. And they're Spanish. Like, if it was just English and French, I'd be like, yeah, Canada. Y'all... You know what? Music people did good. Had some good music in there. They had money for Spanish. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, what? There was a QA manager in this game? There was a QA manager? This game had any form of QA? Really? You had me fooled. I'm being meaner than I normally would be. The fucking robots, dude. Had it not been, well, and the racism, obviously. But I would be focused on, like, talking about that instead of my brain. Not the top hat! Not the fucking top hat! The adventure continues online. www.stilllife-game.com. Wait, what? Wait, I need to go to this website. Wait, what? What? Huh? Okay, got our cell phone.
Hello?
And our press-on nails.
You were released from the hospital. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Did they find the body?
No, not yet. They're still dragging the riverbed and diving.
Damn.
I know how you feel. I want closure.
They didn't
too.
find
I
it.
got my tickets for LA.
You still think you're gonna find answers over there? You got him, sweetie. It's over.
Not for me. Claire, I'm gonna have to let you go. We're gonna rest for a while.
Okay, I'll drop by later and see how you're doing.
Okay, bye.
Like, what's this angle? Like, is there gonna be somebody walking in? That's the only reason for that angle. No. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the big screen while I pull up the fucking website, I guess. While I pull up this fucking website, I guess. Does the URL still exist? Do they still pay for this URL? It was stilllife-game.com, right? Does this website still exist? I'm not getting results. Uh-oh. Well, if any of the answers were on there, then no. There was a part of me that was really hoping it would be like an ARG that I could tap into, but that was like, there's no way. There's no way, and actually is, you know? I can move over here now like I like to be. I like to be further over here. But now that's more fun because the game is normal now. Sorry, a 9 out of 10 on Steam! Oh, boy. There is a sequel! There's a Still Life 2, right, I did know that. Yeah, so the ending of the first game is in the second game. I truly just assumed, you know, this is how these tend to be, is you get, like, one thing. You get all of your answers in one game, And then, you know, if you get a second game, then that'll be like a whole different mystery? You're telling me that they fucking... If you want the ending for the first game, you have to get the second game? Are you fucking kidding me? That is so stupid. Why are the reviews for Still Life very positive, but the reviews for Still Life 2 are mixed? Like, uh-oh. Like, it gets worse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do you mean, Mr. X? Why is it describing Mr. X? Like, who? No, wait, is this different? Okay. Like, okay, the description of Still Life 1. Victoria McPherson is a brilliant young FBI agent who's investigating a serial murder case. The body count is now at 5, and with the lack of real leads and a mountain of circumstantial evidence, Victoria is beginning to show signs of fatigue and stress. She decides to take a break and go rest at her father's home in suburban Chicago. After all, it is close to the Christmas holidays. However, Victoria does not find rest. Instead, she finds one of her grandfather's old case files and begins to read. Oddly enough, Victoria's present case resembles one from the past, right down to the killer's MO. Now, for Still Life 2, it starts off the very first sentence here, or the first two sentences. Who is hiding behind Mr. X? Still Life 2 reveals the long-awaited ending of Still Life and spells a new investigation for Agent Victoria McPherson. So you're saying the long-awaited ending of Still Life. This game came out 4 years after. Still Life came out in 2005, Still Life 2 came out in 2009. And it is saying that it covers the end of Still Life 1, and then maybe another thing. In fall 2008, Victoria is sent to Maine. Is how the next sentence goes. Is sent to Maine, where Ellen Dunnigan's body has just been found. She just fucking went to LA. Now she's going to Maine. That's the opposite end of the country. The MO and video sent to the police and press leave them in no doubt as to the killer's identity. The East Coast Torturer has struck again. The East Coast Torturer is the lamest serial killer name I've ever heard. They couldn't come up with any other better. You know? And was the East Coast Torturer the one that we had here? Because Chicago is not on the East Coast. This has got to be a different guy, right? Oh boy. No clues are picked up during the autopsy as the serial killer painstakingly washed the body? What? Once again, the killer has not committed any errors. From her motel room to... Sorry, what? Washed? What do you think that they do in an autopsy? You're still going to get information from it. Even if it's just like, oh, the cut indicates that the knife had a serrated edge or not. Or like, oh, we figured out, like, if there's anything wrong with the organs or whatever. Anything on the internal bits. Unless they... Like, what? What? From her motel room, Victoria comes across a report by Paloma Hernandez. I do not trust this game having a character with the last name Hernandez. The journalist covering all the crimes bearing the East Coast Torturer's signature. Hernandez has been highly critical of the FBI's and Victoria's lack of progress. That does not stop Hernandez from phoning and asking Victoria to meet her later that evening. Hernandez claims to have some so-called clues on the killer in her possession. Victoria flatly refuses. Just moments later, Paloma is kidnapped by the torturer. I have to emphasize torturer is capitalized. The word torturer is capitalized. Every time they say East Coast torturer, that's all 3 words there are capitalized. Still Life 2 remains true to the spirit of its first installment, but now allows you to play and manage 2 characters bound by the same fate. This time, the aim is to control 2 heroines. Damn, we don't get to see Gus again. See the game from 2 complementary viewpoints and experience 2 different gameplays, depending on whether you're playing Paloma Hernandez, the victim being hunted by the killer, or Victoria McPherson, the FBI agent tracking him down. You can alternate between survival and investigation. Boy, oh boy. Certainly what a game. Yeah. Certainly something. What a ride this was indeed. Is Orphan here? Orphan recommended I play this game. This game was requested by a viewer. Hey, Orphan. I don't know what you expected from me. I've had this game has been a roller coaster. He is, but not in chat. Coward. Oh, boy. Is it everything you expected? Is it everything you expected? I can go to the Does the Dog Die page and fully fill out the triggers now. We can fully go through and make sure that this game is properly labeled on doesthedogdie.com. Maybe that's what the rest of stream is. Is we do a quick check. I can't say check about this game. Okay, because if I go back to this button, because I need to edit it, because now I'm in the corner, that's the wrong button. I go over here, and then I need to get over here again. And then I need to make this small again, because I had to make so big for the fucking game. Let's quickly just run through this. Dog die, no. Spiders, no. Hanging, I don't think so. No. No, I wouldn't say so. No. I don't remember. Not on screen. No. That would be crazy. I don't know what we would describe. I mean, it wasn't dog versus dog. It was a dog trying to get ya. I wouldn't call that dog fighting. I guess. Dead animal? No. No, I don't think so. Excessive gore? I'd say yeah. Eye mutilation? Yes. Animal sad? No. Now that one wasn't me. This was like one of the few ones that was there before. I don't recall that happening. Don't worry. Don't worry, you don't have another suggestion for me. Why specifically a horse? These are all things people have asked for to, like, have content warnings for. Who knows? If it's good for somebody, then sure, they can know. Bestiality, no. No suicide. What? No, not really. I guess. Like, that seems like if you're stabbing there, I don't think that's... No kids, no trans people exist in this game, but you bet if there were, they would be in there. Hands, but not fingers. I'll leave that one blank, and I'll think about that. Teeth? I don't think so. Head squash, no. I don't know what Peter is. No slurs, but that guy sucked. That one guy in the Scarlet or the Red Lantern. You know? Like, there's some of these where it's just like I need to, like, come back and double check. There's no the dragons do not die in this game. That I can fully. Well, how do we call? What do we call stabbing a pregnant woman? Does that count as a stillborn baby? I'll just add the description. Not really, but a pregnant woman dies. We'll say that. How about that? It feels like it, but it's not. I'll leave it blank and I'll think about it. I'll come back to these later, you know? I don't think any of those people were canon. I don't remember fully the fucking backstory that one girl had that she sort of just dumped on us really quickly. Might as well be. Nah, not a scene. Not a scene. But a character goes to one and there's images of patients there. I can rework these sentences better. Now, are needle syringes used? I don't know what stabbed Victoria during that scene. I have no clue. Might as well be, but no. Implied? Implied? Is the minority misrepresented? Yes. Think it'd be a syringe, otherwise she'd be dead. Well, I mean, if you're stabbed in the arm, you don't immediately die, you know? But also, I feel like if it was a syringe, I feel like they would have talked about that more. Now, I guess that the killer did drug them, but I don't fucking know. She doesn't say shit. We really did not get a good shot of it, you know? Oh, okay, so we have that one there. I guess I can mark the, I guess I can mark that one off then, because there is a does a pregnant person die. A lot of people drown. Yeah, I guess. There were car bumps at the end there. Doesn't really seem like a knife wound. Yeah, I feel like she would have reacted more if it was. No baby. No broken bones. Yes, that happens. We see that. It made me laugh really hard. No, black guy does not die first. I wish that guy died so I wouldn't have had to see him so often. You know? Oh god, that guy sucks. This game does not know that asexual people exist, you know? Some of these is truly like... Obviously not. Eaten up by a bully? I wouldn't say that. You know? There's no plane crashes. There's no plane crashes. Actually, was there screaming? I don't remember. I don't remember. But I clicked on it and I can't click off of it now. I don't think there were actually screamings. No possession. No clowns. This is the good part of- I love doing this part of Does the Dog Die when you just like look at the warnings that you can mark. And it's like, huh. Can you imagine if this media had that though? You know? Like, can you imagine if there was a nuclear explosion? Can you imagine if the fourth wall was broken? It's beautiful. It's delightful. Someone have a mental illness. No sharks. Santa is not spoiled. There is no depiction of 9/11, even though this game came out in 2005, thus it was technically possible. Oh boy. No tsunamis. No alligators. It's really... There is an end credits scene. I'd say that's a sad ending, I guess. That's not one of the minorities they're mean about. Oh boy. Sure. Okay, I can't answer that one, apparently. Alright, we'll just say that's that, and I'll come back to it. Gun violence, yeah, she shoots a guy, yeah. There is shooting. Oh boy. Key features of this game. Compelling storyline set in modern Chicago and Prague in the late 20s. Rich and intriguing characters. Crime scene investigations of gruesome serial homicides.
No, it's wrong.
Challenging puzzles finally integrated into the storyline. Beautifully detailed environments and breathtaking cinematics. Oh boy.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that as well. Some bold claims. Some bold claims from this games. Oh boy. Challenging puzzles finally integrated into the storyline. Yeah. Whenever I found a puzzle, I was like, yeah, this fully fits. I'm so immersed, and not, okay, it's a puzzle section. We've hit the puzzle section. You truly can just say anything. That's what advertising is, baby. Don't gotta worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's in there. You know? These are technically, fucking up to interpretation, you know? Like, you can't knock somebody for saying that something is breathtaking, because, you know, different people's... Subjective, that's the word I was looking for. Those are subjective judgments. You can't sue somebody for that. Oh boy, what a fucking... I keep thinking about that stupid fucking robot. The game just grinds to a halt for this stupid fucking robot scene. It really just... For a puzzle that's not even good, you just get a fucking robot. Just technology that does not exist. Especially in 2005. What? What? What a game. We got a 75 on Metacritic. Let's see here. I'm assuming, is Metacritic out of 100? I've not looked at Metacritic. I think it's out of 100, right? Oh boy. The What was the latest? The latest review was from 2017. Which it's entirely in French. I can't read that. Oh boy. I want to look at the most positive reviews. Give me the positive reviews for this game. Tell me. Oh shit, this company gave it 100. Anyone who loves a mystery and has an investigative mind will get many hours of pleasure from still life. Many hours of pleasure is crazy. Oh boy. Oh, they got game stats. That's cool. I've not looked at Metacritic, I think, ever. I want to look up real quickly now. This game has a... what was it? For PC, 75 on Metacritic. What are some games that have lower than that? Am I able to just search games by, like... Like, what's lower than that? Oh boy. I need to figure out how to navigate this fucking website. I don't think I've ever actually been on this website before. Oh boy. I'm confused and scary. Don't like that. Oh boy. I can just see what the best game on any system is. That's neat. Oh, hey, Disco Elysium! Hell yeah. It's like, these are the games that I play on stream now, if I'm just playing the best ones. Yeah, those definitely fit into the... that definitely fits into the type of games I play. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm definitely good at those, actually. Yeah, I've played these games before. I know... I would be... aren't I just the exact type of streamer to play Grand Theft Auto 5? You know? That's entirely my vibe. I've played that game for like an hour. In total, you know, in like 2 or 3 segments of my dad just being like, hey, take the controller while I do something else, you know? Oh boy. That, I definitely am good at that. Oh. God, I need to what am I streaming tomorrow? That's gonna be a great question for me to know. All of my thoughts have fully left my brain. They're all gone. I don't remember anything anymore. It's my mind blank. It's gone. I've never thought of anything before ever in my life. I think I was gonna start like a bigger game tomorrow. Which it's really just like hopefully I could like remember anything about that. Actually, that would be fun. I had a thought, I won't say it yet. I thought of a completely different idea to what I was going to do tomorrow, and I like it, and I might go with it. That'll be fun, alright. Good for me. Good for me, I'm having thoughts. My mind is like a sieve. That is exactly the state that I'm at as well. My brain gone? Hopefully, it will return to me one day. I would love to see it again. When will my brain return from the war? World War I? from Prague and post World War One. Oh. What a time. I'm trying to remember things about this game. Then I think of the robot and all of the other things that happened in it disappear. Wow. Wow. Because I did, like parts of it. This is one of those games where it's like, parts of it are good. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know whether to call it that or not, you know? That's one of those games, it's hard to say that. It's hard to put this game within, like, a binary of good and bad. This game is non-binary, is what I'm getting at. Oh boy, as a non-binary person myself, I definitely love having this game in the same breath as me. Oh boy. Let's see here, who's live? I might raid early. I don't know. No, that person's ending. Let's see here. I'm trying to find somebody good here, chat. Whenever I don't know, there's a part of my brain that's like, oh, what if I just clicked on, what if I just found somebody random, you know? Like somebody who's also streaming the same game. Nobody has thought of this game aside from me and you, chat, since 2005, I think. Oh, I'm broken. 20 years since this game existed. A whole score of years. That's the unit of measurement Abraham Lincoln was talking about. That's your fun fact if you didn't know it already. A score is 20 years. Isn't that cool? Little fact I know about numbers. And time measurement. Let's see here. Like, there's one person, like, I would read them, but they're playing a game that I want to play on stream, and I don't want to get spoiled. So instead, we'll go for Ascend into the Heavens with my boys. Okay. Y'all like Silk Song? I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. Do I know anything about Silk Song? No. All I know about it is the stuff that people talk about it. I barely knew what Hollow Knight was. You know? But I think it looks neat. I like the art style of those games. I'm truly just like, there's absolutely no way in a hell I can play them. It's not even like any of the combat or whatever. I just suck at platforming. And I'm not really that great at like Metroidvanias and stuff. Silk Song kills you softly and you love it for that, hell yeah. I like seeing them. I think Hornet looks neat. I like her. I just think she's neat. But I hope you all have some fun there. We're rating Miss Jackie. I realized I didn't say that out loud. And I hope you all have some fun with hers. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, Mackie or Jackie. Or Maki or Jackie. I forget if it's... I don't know how to say words. My brain died. many years ago, when I first hit the go live button. Anyway, go raid.